We are live. Oh my gosh.
Mike, you remember that last time we were live and you just said every single thing in the book? Can you remind me what you said?
I'm gonna play the new Kanye West song.
No, we're live currently. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yo, did you guys see that thing where Kanye? You remember when he was talking about how he was like sucking his cousin's dick until he was like 16?
That's the new
That's a
song.
song.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
that's not the new song though. His newest song is HH.
Oh, is it when he's talking about Hitler? I thought that was a joke. I didn't think that was real.
What is
He
the
said
HH?
all my N words HH.
Male.
Wait, is it Heil a certain person?
Yeah.
You can't say that. If you reader, you say the first word, I'll say the other one, and it'll be
So HH it stands for Heil
Hitler. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what that.
Chat.
Chat.
No one heard
Can
that.
someone get a hold of Kanye West?
Yeah, me and Malignant Beat do not share the same views. I just want to get that out there.
Oops, I think I just turned off my webcam
We lost Trey.
on accident. There we go.
Let me make
Who's
sure.
Black Dahlia.
That's Sarah.
I think it's pronounced Dahlia.
It's okay. He doesn't share the same
It's my
beliefs as me.
accent.
All right. Let's get started. But before we get started, let's go around the circle and let's all tell us a fun fact about our characters. Because I keep on forgetting to do that. I'm just going to go from left to right in the Discord. Braden, what is a fun fact about... Okay, do you want some time? You want some time? Thanks for coming back.
Ignotus, yeah, skip me. Come back.
Okay, we'll come back to Ignotus. All right, Jacob, what is a fun fact that we don't know about Magmar?
Well, I'll tell you what, there was in the Underlands or wherever it is that I'm actually from, there was a guy that I really hated, and my family hated, and his name was Gengar Gooseknuckle.
Whoa.
And like, I was like, dude, like, the fuck are you talking about? Gengar Gooseknuckle? Like, what's a goose knuckle? Like, really though?
Geese don't have knuckles.
Like, they don't have knuckles. And so, my whole family really hated him. And understandably, as they should. Because, like, geese don't have knuckles. Like, what are you talking about? Goose knuckle?
His whole life is a lie. His whole name is a lie. But his whole family is so rich and powerful.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, they were cool. They were just all like, oh yeah, we're the goose knuckles. Like, you know, whatever.
Well, I feel that that's a very justified way to feel about that. Thank you for sharing.
Thanks to you.
All right. Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger. What's a fun fact about Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger?
He really hates the trumpet.
He does. He's not like a freeform jazz guy. Just does not like trumpet at all.
No, he thinks people who play the trumpet are lame and gay.
Wow.
Well, it's a good thing he's only a fictitious guy.
Yeah.
Or else I'd be having some back chat for him right about now.
No, it's mainly because of his dad. He actually doesn't have a problem with it, but he had a problem because of his dad.
Makes sense.
I love Johnny Cash Fiddlefingers loves all instruments, but the trumpet's the one that he says he hates, but it's really he just doesn't like his dad.
Yeah. All right.
I got my
Guardian.
fun fact. I got my fun fact.
Okay, we'll go back to Ignotus. Ignotus, what is your fun fact?
Ignotus loves the trumpet.
The trumpet, yeah, I figured. You seem like a trumpet
you
guy.
love trumpets so much, Ignotus. I want to name every trumpet.
Well, there's trumpet 1, trumpet 2.
What's your favorite part about
what the fuck? Raiden, how do you know all this shit?
Dude, I'm a fucking wizard when it comes to trumpets.
What's your favorite thing about the trumpet, huh? Is it blowing it? Because that makes sense.
The trumpet, my favorite thing is you can just, do so much work with it with just 3 fingers. It's all you need. It's my
Fair.
favorite thing, man. And that's probably why it's like your least favorite instrument, because you're just not skilled with your fingers, right?
What are you talking about? I play the violin and guitar. All I need is a hand and 2 fingers.
I don't know, man. I think you need a lot more finger strength for the trumpet.
Yeah, I mean,
My favorite part of this
I
trumpet
need
is
less
the-
fingers to be more efficient. You need more fingers to be efficient.
My
I
favorite
don't
part
know,
of the
man.
trumpet is the spit valve.
Yeah, I love striking it after a good use.
I like after you've been playing it for a couple hours, you take that thing and you go, and it like all the spit and the gruel comes out and lands on the fucking floor, and then nobody ever cleans the floor ever.
And the coom.
Yeah, Ignotus, like his side quest is to get Johnny Fiddlefinger to play the trumpet.
Oh, I can play it. I'm great at it. My dad taught me for years. And wanted me to be a trumpeter.
I'm gonna get you to love the trumpet. That's what I'm gonna do. That's my side quest.
He's gonna like introduce you to like John Coltrane and like fucking Duke Ellington and
When my dad dies, I'll be like, oh, the trumpet's actually not that bad. Maybe he was on something.
All right, Kyle, tell us something we don't know about Guardian.
Well, Guardian is a big fan of HelloFresh, and he wants to tell you.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
We're never gonna learn anything about Guardian
No.
because every time we try to get close to you, you just give us an ad read.
You give us ad reads or like the same fun facts. Like I think you've given us like that he's
Trey, I
shy
think
about his ears.
let's do 2 fun facts. Let's do 2 fun facts to beat this cop out.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we doing? Or are you doing an ad read or what?
Yeah. I was waiting for the music.
Oh, well, I was waiting on you to start the ad read. Hang on. That's my horse. There it is.
Guys, Guardian loves HelloFresh. Subscribe to HelloFresh and use my code for 10 free meals and get free add-ons for life. All right, guys, that's the ad read. Thanks. Get HelloFresh. Love it. Use it. Guardian's a huge fan. Whenever you use my code.
What's the second fun fact about Guardian?
What's another
Second,
fun fact about Guardian?
another fun fact. He is kind of nervous. He's kind of learned more about himself, discovered more about himself, and he isn't sure if he likes that.
Are you growing hairs in weird places?
Yeah. I'm
What
starting.
is his self-discovery going like? He's like, this is getting bigger.
Guardian realized he's like, I don't like how Johnny Cash treats women. I wish he treated men like that. That's why I get really bothered.
Jesus.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. A little nervous.
Mr. Kinzo, tell us something we don't know.
So, Kenzo used to be a sous chef at the local ramen shop to pay for ninja tools. And the second fact is that you can get that same ramen on HelloFresh.
Oh, shit. It's
Oh
incredible.
wow, that's crazy. That's incredible.
All right. And Kerplatz, what is something that we don't know about Deddy?
Deddy loves tattoos. She got a free tattoo from a goblin apprentice during a mutual aid tattoo night. It is
What
a
was
picture
the-
of a huh?
So
It's
get
a
ready to say, what's the
picture of,
tattoo?
A punching fist breaking a coin, and underneath it it says break chains, not backs.
Very appropriate. Very appropriate. All right, and Ryan's not with us because he's currently on a in real life quest to go pretend to be Catholic all over Europe, and so we will go ahead and get going. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, we basically fought our way into what appears to be the Brotherhood of Dawn's base. We had an encounter with some undead out in the front that were kind of munching on some bodies, and we scouted out. We did a really good job kind of scouting out and finding, one or two ways to get in. And the last time we were with our fellows, they were basically kind of going through this Brotherhood of Dawn base in an attempt to steal the Book of the Dead. And that is where we find our heroes on this episode of Guardians of Satanus. It's not playing the song for me again. It's so weird.
Hear it.
It's played. I'm good.
Glad it's working for someone.
Chat hears it.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah.
Right, I will go ahead and do one of these.
Okay.
Oh, biz.
All right, everybody should be loading in here shortly. Someone's already in here. Is that Mike? Mike, you're already in here.
I'm loaded.
That
I'll
is-
wait, maybe.
That's astonishing.
Yep, I'm in.
That's impossible. How's Mike in first?
He has a really good PC.
Oh yeah, I
Considered the
forgot.
highest PC.
He does have the highest NPC out of us all.
Mhm.
Forgot.
It is a Intel Inside.
Yeah.
Good job reading that blue little sticker.
What are the specs on that trackpad, man?
I can minimize and maximize and go up and down. It's crazy.
By the time
Did
I
you-
break it down for you, we would have been done started. So I'm just not gonna do it.
Did you learn any more functions about the trackpad?
God, that changed my life. I had no idea.
Did you
There
know
we
that,
go.
like the trumpet, if you use 3 fingers, you can do some crazy things?
Uh-huh.
I would be so far up in the chat. I just have to like listen really closely, like know what the fuck was going on. And so now,
Have you ever considered getting a mouse?
That'd be more money, Trey.
gonna have to feed it.
What do we do
All right,
now?
Are we ready to go?
I
So,
think we're-
all right, let's kind of set the scene a little bit here. So we find ourselves in 2 different groups right now. We've got Lamb, Guardian, Kinzo, and Glimmer. And I guess Kerplatz, are you playing Lamb for Ryan since he's not here, or do we want to just have him like slip into a coma real quick?
Have him slip into a coma.
All right. So Lamb, as he's like at this door, he goes, and he clutches his chest and he starts foaming at the mouth, and everyone's like, "Whoa, Lamb, you need to take a break, bud." So they stick Lamb over here. Reader, stop doing that. That changes my fucking screen every time you
Yeah,
type.
it
Yeah,
does it
it's
to me
doing it to
too.
me.
Quit
too.
it, god damn it.
Stop, guys. Damn.
All right. So we've got 2 groups right
If
now.
I remember correctly, I was going into this top room and there was a giant skeleton and I ran from it.
Yeah.
But then we decided we were going to go back and kill it.
No.
Or some of
no,
us
no,
did.
Times.
Some of us
You
did.
went
Yeah,
to
that's what we decided.
you went to me for something, and then we ended it because somebody went. So Brady went to a room of bats, snuck out.
Mm-hmm.
You went to the Minotaur skeleton room, snuck out.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to me, but we ended it. And I don't remember what Trey was saying to me.
We were talking about going to kill the thing, and I know me and Daddy wanted to do it. We wanted to fight it.
So what does everybody kind of feel like doing? And I would just warn everybody before everybody kind of starts moving around wherever they want to. There are traps all over the place.
Am I near a
Oh.
trap right now?
I don't know.
I want to
I
fight.
feel like we should explore a little more.
Because
After
me,
we fight
Ryan,
Brayden, or-
and Kenzo had planned on going fighting this skeleton guy.
Yeah.
Well, it's you and Kenzo now.
Well, me and
Yeah,
Kenzo,
Lamb is clutching his chest.
me, Kenzo, and Glimmer, and Lamb's turned into the other one.
Oh yeah, he turned into what's his name?
Ikackers. Icarek, yeah.
Gackers.
Syrup of Epicac.
Gackers.
So
Yeah. Me and
Take a
Kenzo are at the
group
door, and then Lamb just starts like clutching his pearls. Is like, where am I?
Well, we could have a vote. There are 4 of us over by
over near. It's me. It's Ignotus, Magmar, Deddy, and I.
I mean, I guess we're tied because
I did not
Lamb
agree to do any of this.
Yeah, I
Lamb
second
wanted
that.
to fight, and then
They can-
Glimmer, Guardian, and Kenzo want to fight. So that's 4.
Glimmer does not count. Glimmer counts
Hey,
as a quarter of a
whoa.
point at least.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa,
Whoa.
Glimmer kind of feels really sad when you say that. He's like, ouch. It's like I might be a synthetic personality, but I'm just as sentient as you are.
I
Exactly.
think Glimmer
He
is
was-
a person, but his
Glimmer-
vote shouldn't count because it's always going to be in favor of Guardian.
Yeah.
So
Ah.
that's
Glimmer,
just unfair.
Whoa, hang on, guys. I have disagreed with Guardian many times.
Oh, if you
Mhm.
vote for him, DM, then I'm cool with it.
Glimmer does not count because he does not contribute damage to the fight. Okay.
It contributes heals.
I contribute negative damage to
Exactly.
you guys.
He
I kill you guys in
contributes
the fight.
maximum 4 points heals, bro. He does not contribute to this vote.
Hey, Glimmer, I think you're great, and I think you count if the DM is
All
your
I'm
vote and
hearing
not
is a bunch of racism. I'm gonna say it.
That's it.
Glimmer was like, and Glimmer says, guys, I was actually thinking about sitting this one out, and just kind of like allowing the vote to transpire as the supporting, kind of my I'm just here to kind of help Guardian, but like now I feel like I'm entitled to a vote. So
So
No,
Glimmer, let your
100%.
voice be heard.
Gizmo, I love hearing you. You can say whatever you want. I have not said that the only reason I said your vote it didn't count is because I thought Guardian was voting for you. And I thought that was unfair. But if you're your own individual vote, you got it. You got
Glimmer,
it.
I think your voice can be heard, but I just think
He
the weight
definitely
of the vote has
counts
to be
counts
less.
as a person and not less, and definitely more than like 3/5. Okay.
what you just got
Glimmer has
censored. I have no
Yeah.
idea what you just said.
You cut out when you said that racial slur.
Yeah, you're definitely worth more than 3/5. So that's at least a point.
Oh my God.
Glimmer says, "Well, thank you, Guardian. I appreciate that." Now, what do we want to do, everybody?
Sounds like we want to vote. All right, so
Is there a way we can do a roll off to decide what we do?
no, let's do a vote. Let's do a vote
I'm-
because it's a party.
Well, we're tied because Lamb wanted to fight before he had his.
Lamb's not here
or
though,
he
so
had.
it don't matter. Lamb ain't
Yeah,
But
here.
well,
still, though,
Lamb's not contributing, so
but he wanted to fight before we took a break.
All right,
well, unless you can fight in a fucking coma, I don't think his vote counts.
all those in favor of fighting, say aye.
Aye.
Fighting where? Wait, I'm sorry. What
All
was
right.
the
It'll be
question?
the
Like,
skeleton.
Now count the eyes.
It's a skeleton minotaur. Guardian and Kenzo. And,
Oh, okay.
Daddy
I
just
got
said
you.
aye.
So we're gonna fight.
And,
Daddy did
and
say
Daddy
aye.
said aye.
All right, so all those in favor, say aye.
So
Aye.
1,
I'm sorry.
Right.
Aye. I think you've been outruled, reader.
3. That's 3.
So it
Magmar.
sounds like Guardian, Kenzo, Deddy, and Magmar are all wanting to fight, right?
I
And
don't-
Glimmer.
No, I'm
No,
not wanting to fight.
Magmar-
Wait, no, not Magmar, yeah.
No,
Magmar
I'm
gets-
confused. I thought you said aye.
No, he was asking what the situation
I
was.
said I was asking. Like,
Oh,
it's
it's 3v3.
voting on.
So there's 3. There's 3 to that. All those opposed say aye.
Reader, that's 4 with Glimmer.
You say nay.
Glimmer
Just
did
say
it.
nay, bro.
Glimmer. Sorry, nay. Glimmer
Glimmer
didn't
is the
vote,
deciding
right?
factor. All right,
No,
decide
hold-
for us.
No,
Glimmer's
that's,
like, oh fuck, hold on. Then I abstain.
It's
It's like
3v3.
oh, it
I
is, yeah.
abstain.
No,
Aye.
Could Magmar say what he thought?
Yeah, go ahead, dude. Speak your mind.
All right, so Magmar, as the guy that has been like a smart guy that's like been under the realms of all of the dwarven like protectorate, he thinks perhaps we could go down the to the left southwest, and we could be sneaky about it in a way, and perhaps we might be better off because what he remembered was that his Captain Reznov, he said, do not go down the straight. So yes, in a way, it could be like, yes, we shouldn't have gone straight into where I was warned, but there were multiple ways to go into there. So perhaps it wasn't the warning to, you know, go straight down into the chapel kind of area, but perhaps we shouldn't go straight into the obvious boss fight that's like straight in there. Like it seems kind of obvious.
I agree.
You know,
We should at least learn what else is here, and then
can learn
if there are
after.
no other options.
We can learn
Well-
after. We're not going to leave.
Okay, we could die, bro. We could get hurt.
No one's gonna
severely.
die.
We're gonna get
Guardian's
I mean,
here.
I mean, go on or die. Like Magmar is not necessarily.
I think-
keen on
I think
doing
Guardian
that.
could.
Okay.
I think Guardian can
thought
solo
Magmar was
this.
more brave than he's acting.
I've
That's
seen-
my opinion.
I've
I
seen
thought he was
Kenzo
more
fight.
brave than what I'm hearing.
I've
We
seen
could just split
Kenzo
up.
fight. I've seen Kenzo fight, and we all know how that went. And that was against somebody he knew how he was fighting.
I'm
All right.
sorry. So,
All right, here we go. We could. Okay, here's what we could do. Okay, if what's the official name for the robot? I forget.
Glimmer.
My name is Glimmer.
Sorry, Glenn.
Sometimes Johnny Cash Middlefinger calls me Gizmo. It's kind
That's
of
what
like
that's what I want to call
he
you,
wants to,
but
like, break my
I know
balls
you
a
had an
little bit.
official name. All right, so if Gizmo is fuck Glimmer, if Glimmer isn't gonna vote, then we should either do a roll or split up.
Well, I think it would be in our best interest to stay together.
I'd say, okay, if we're tied, then I say it's a roll off.
Yeah, let's
So-
just
Okay, we
do
want to do a
it.
roll off. All right.
Yeah, I got a D20. I got a D20. You roll a D20.
Can we just do like a saving throw or something?
Wait. No, who the fuck is rolling off for me? Nah, man. Who's
No,
rolling?
let Trey roll. If it's a 10 or less, then we don't go. If it's 11 to 20, we do go.
Heard.
All right. Is that what the whole party wants to do? Is that everybody cool with that?
That sounds fair.
That's
That's
fair.
I was hoping who
One
rolls
roll.
higher.
One roll.
so.
Yeah,
Higher
no.
goes in.
Oh, this is a 20.
Okay.
It's a fucking 20, bro.
Yeah. So that means, so are we fighting the Minotaur
Yeah.
thing?
That means,
Yeah.
You rolled it. Yep.
that means we have to run in for a
Can
20.
you drag us
Wait,
there?
yeah, yeah.
That means we get advantage on our first attack, right?
Well,
Because we
Let's
ran
not
in.
Drop there?
open
We have
that.
to be careful when we move.
What's that?
Didn't you say we have to be careful when we move because there's traps?
You guys, so like when you guys came through here earlier, excuse me.
Okay.
So does you guys like if you guys kind of scroll out a little bit, you see that red square? That was
Yeah.
this trap here, but you guys have like kind of like sapped out this area up here, and there are no traps.
Okay.
So I guess we're all deciding that we're gonna fight this thing, and we open the door, and you see basically standing down at the end of the hallway, a large skeleton of some sort of minotaur. It kind of like looks around like placidly. Doesn't really notice anything until that second door opens and people start to kind of come in. What do you
Jesus
guys?
Christ, this thing's
Oh, hey,
fucking
don't-
huge, bro.
Hey, don't forget to bring Oldor because he was with us.
I want to run up to it.
Oh yeah, I did forget to bring Old Orc, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm making sure we have him.
You're gonna
Oldor, where
run
are
to
you?
it?
Yeah, I'm gonna run to it.
All right. So is this how we all want to start off this fight here?
Yeah, I
And
guess
adding
Guardian's
a pillar.
running to it.
All right. So what we're gonna do?
One shot.
So
Can I be-
because you guys have kind of got a surprise on this thing, I'll let you guys just kind of position you wherever you want to be.
Well, we really
I
can't
haven't
move around a
even
lot,
seen
can we?
this- Yeah, like I have not even seen this guy.
Oh, you gotta go this way. There's a whole hallway down there.
Yeah, no, I know where I need
Enzo!
to be.
Kenzo, you want to fight? You better get your ass in there.
He's in
Behind
there.
it.
I know.
I ninja jump between pillar
Oh
to
no,
pillar.
Daddy, you voted. You better get your ass in there.
She's
I'm
in there, bro.
going. I'm
What are
right
you
behind a
seeing,
pillar.
Justin?
I'm here.
That's Ryan. That's Ryan's character. I was about to say, I'm like, hold on.
All right, so you guys basically all bust in through the door and are like talking about, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go here. You better get your ass in here. And
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Okay.
All right.
and we're gonna toggle combat state, combat encounters, roll all. And
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that back more. I see the chest.
Look at
Alright.
Holy
that.
crap! How many 20s did we roll?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, y'all rolled really, really well for initiative right there. And then Old Orc barely rolled anything at all. He's still like tying his shoe. And now we are in a fight. Where's the song? Oh yeah, here it is. All right. So Glimmer's gonna go first, and he's gonna say, "Everybody, watch out! That thing is really, really fucking big."
Glimmer, I need
Thank
some
you for your
heals.
contribution.
Wait, Glimmer, I need
Hey,
some
yeah,
heals.
you give
Oh,
Ignotus
okay.
some heals.
He
I-
flies up and he says, "Oh shit! Ignotus and Guardian are both hit. Ignotus is hurt worse though. Let me get him some heals."
Thank you, Glimmer.
Gizmo, thanks for your contribution.
All right, you just got.
One.
You get a little pip of healing.
Wait, hold on. I gotta use my trackpad to go to the bottom.
All right. So you he basically suffuses you with light, and then you feel a little bit better. You feel like a carbonated sensation all over your body. He says, "I hope that helps." And Ignotus, you're next. What do you do?
What are you guys thinking? You think I should do something to help you guys, or just do damage? Any thoughts here?
Damage.
Yeah, we got to see exactly how strong this thing is.
Mirror image.
Yeah, whenever you see the red health bar above his head, let us know so we know how much it did.
Yeah. I think I actually have an idea. Hold on. Let me see.
Could taunt him to me because I'm also like the only one kind of like across the map. If that makes sense, like rage him towards me. So perhaps I don't know.
Okay, I got an idea. I got an idea here. Okay.
Okay.
This may or may not work. How much can I move again?
You've got 30 feet of movement.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna move 15 feet in front of this guy.
All
I'm
right.
gonna use something called color spray,
Okay.
and I'll read it for the class. Give me a second. Okay. Color spray is a dazzling array of flashing colored light, a dazzling array of flashing colored light springs from your hand. Roll 6d10. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures in a 15-foot cone originating from you are affected in ascending order of their current hit points, so it's only going to affect this guy. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by this spell is blinded until the spell ends. Subtract each creature's hit point from the total before moving on to the creature with the next lowest hit points. The creature's hit points must be equal to or less than the remaining total for that creature to be affected. So we'll either blind him or learn at least how much health he has.
I'll tell you this. So I'm like reading the description. It says roll 6d10.
Yeah, is he more than 60-10? So
He's got more than 6d10 at this time. But I'll
okay.
tell you this. He doesn't have very much more than 6d10.
Okay, well, can you just let me ignore what I just read and just attack this guy?
Totally.
Okay, cool. I appreciate you. All right, Ignotus is going to actually back the fuck up. Hold on one second. It stinks. I'm still trying to cast this thing. Hold on. Okay.
No, that's
I'm gonna shoot some magic missiles at this guy.
All right, blast him.
4.
So how many of those do you get? Is it
I
3?
get 3. Yes, sir. 3.
Nice.
So
Dealing
8.
a total of 8 damage. All right. So what does that look like?
Typical magic missiles. I whip them out and they dart towards them and explode.
All right. They just like kind of like one goes through its eye socket and it goes, and like you see some like skull fragments kind of like shed off of his body, and then the other ones kind of hit him in the rib and do the same exact thing. And like he shakes it all off and like bone dust falls off of him and he goes. All right.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna back up and end my turn.
Alrighty, Magmar, what do you do?
I reckon I'm gonna stand out in front of move here. And I'm gonna be very disappointed that nobody listened to what I asked them to do. But I'm gonna use my dwarven thrower.
Are you gonna do that in
and
a
I'm-
rage because you're pissed off?
Are we? That's a good question. Like, are we counting rages like as like a thing?
I mean, like you've got
a
like
rage
I
before.
think you get like
this would be my second rage before we took like a rest. So that's kind of why I'm asking.
I think you've got
But
2
should-
per short rest,
Yeah, I do.
and then like
That's,
we could
that's
do
why I'm asking because I already did one. So like,
yeah. And then Reader, I think you also did a spell of short rest outside, didn't you?
Mhm.
Yeah, so you're good. You're full up.
oh, I did. Then I will rage even. I tell you what, I'm raging because I hated that everyone didn't listen to what I said. We'll do it that way. No,
I see.
Alright.
all right. So I'm gonna throw my dwarven thrower at this feller.
And you'll do that at advantage because he's currently being flanked by Deddy and Guardian.
Excellent.
15 hits.
Nice.
Roll me a damage. And this will be +2 on the damage too.
Oops.
6.
So it's a 6.
Alright, so
So,
how does that look?
I will be all the way down at the end of like where I thought we were supposed to be, and I'll just be like, guys, like, the fuck y'all doing? Like, there's a giant skeleton all of a sudden over here, and so I will slip like a point guard kind of does, like in NBA, and they'll like. So you slip underneath yourself and you slip around and then you shot, like you shoot it, and you hit him in the back of the head, and he's like, "Meh."
It goes
He didn't
boom.
like that at all. Yeah.
And yeah, you knock a big like hunk out of the side of his skull, and it's like big enough that you can stick your fingers through. And he's actually hurt pretty bad from that. That hit him really hard. What else do you do, if anything?
Tell you what. Could I use some of my rope beard to pull Kenzo next to me?
You could probably throw it to him with a bonus action, but you wouldn't be able to pull him. You'd probably need an action for that.
That's fair. All right, so I throw some rope beard to Kenzo.
And there was something wrong with his rope beard too, wasn't there? There was something stinky on it or something.
Yeah, I've used a lot
don't
of stinky
remember.
rope beard. Oh, I mean, the last one was probably something we used with Cyrano. I used maybe I used it to help Big Notice or something. Yeah,
Maybe so.
Use what? What are we talking about?
Beard rope. He's
Beard
got
rope.
another 50 feet of beard rope, and I think that we used it for something nasty last time.
We used it to climb down into this cave, I thought.
Oh yeah.
We did.
No, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right.
my beard grew enough to where we were able to go down into the cave, and so from that, in leading them off into it, I I got some gross, I guess, cave
It's stinky.
yuckiness. Yeah, like cave guckiness. So
All
anyway,
right.
yeah,
Badass. All right.
threw it to Kenzo.
Hell yeah. All right, Mr. Guardian, what do you do?
All right, Guardian just has this faint memory, just something whispered in his mind. Damage rotation, and he pulls out the Well of Radiance and places it.
All right. He throws down his well from Destiny 2, and it sounds a little something like this.
That down. One more use.
And then the whole room is illuminated by this like purifying light.
Yep.
As the well springs up from the ground.
So I still haven't used Respect to the Wolf today. So I'm going to use Respect to the Wolf to get my action back.
All right.
Then, since I'm within touching range, I'm going to use first level Inflict Wounds on
All right.
the guy. And do I roll at advantage or no?
This will be an advantage, yeah. Because you're flanking with Deddy.
That is a crit.
Is that a fucking crit?
That's
Roll
a
me some
quit.
crit damage.
40!
Holy shit!
Damn, Kyle.
Holy crap.
Well,
That's pretty good.
That is definitely the biggest damage hit we've had all campaign. Easily. It dwarfs anything else.
Holy crap.
That is crazy.
He's
All
right,
showing
what
out-
is-
he's
what does
showing
that
out
look
with the
like?
girls here.
I reach out and I just yell, inflict wounds, like I was yelling at Johnny Cash earlier. And
What?
and he just his bones just start rippling like black goo, just yellow lines start popping up on him. And he looks like he's really hurt.
Yeah,
He
you
gets
definitely
kinda angry.
just gave this thing osteoporosis for sure.
And then
This thing is not even gonna live to see its turn.
I'm a burst DPS weapon. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon because I have one more second level slot.
All right.
And you can put it just to right here.
Ready? Right here.
It's right here.
Oh, right there. Gotcha.
Yeah. And then I will attack
Alrighty.
with it.
All right. He is going to make an attack at advantage.
Okay. And then
Both
18.
of those hit. It doesn't matter. And then we'll
Okay.
roll a damage.
That's 5.
5. All right. So this thing, as you basically like combo it, you're like inflict wounds. You bring up your sword over here. The thing basically erupts with bone cancer, and your sword just comes and shing, cuts it right through the side here. It is extremely wounded. All right, Deddy, you are next. What do you do? Or I'm sorry, Kyle. Is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Deddy, what do you do?
I'm gonna sneak up behind it.
All right.
See about getting it from behind. I'm gonna
Perfect.
use flurry of blows.
All right. Roll me 2 unarmed attacks at advantage. You'll have to go into your inventory and click the fists. There you go. You'll do 2 attacks at advantage, and you need to beat out of 12. First one does not quite hit. 17 hits. Roll me some damage. Three. All right. This thing is very, very hurt. What does that look like when you do your 2 attacks on it?
I'm yanking at his little tail there, humiliating him.
So you're yanking and pulling, and it just you pop one of his joints off and goes, and And all right, you still got your action.
Let's go ahead and do a nunchuck.
All right, roll me an attack at advantage with a nunchaku. 19 hits. Roll me a damage.
Kill it. Oh, that's
Had-
got to kill it. All right.
All right, how do you kill it?
Hmm. I take it. No. I can't do that to him.
You can do it to him. Fuck him up.
I was gonna take that tail I just ripped off and shove it so far up his ass he literally explodes.
So you just drop the nunchucks.
Just like puffs into dust. Oh, I used the nunchucks to literally lodge it up there.
So you basically take the nunchucks and you like basically wrap them around this thing. Then you just take it and shove it up his ass, and then like he does like the Naruto 1,000 Years of Pain thing, and he like flies up and hits the ceiling and explodes. Uh, his body starts like stretching out really weird, like a glitching like Oblivion NPC, until he like finally settles on the ground and poofs into a bunch of bone dust, and then the room falls silent.
And me and Ignotus get some heals for being in the well, real quick.
Yep. So basically, you guys are back to full, and here's what's going to happen, because that was actually a really crazy fight right there, and that could have gone like infinitely worse for y'all. So what we're going to do is we're going to say that nobody used any resources during that fight. That was a really impressive display of just like blasting down a boss instantaneously.
Hell yeah. I want to run
You
up to
fiddle finger?
Guardian and just tap him
That
up
wasn't that
and be
bad.
like, hell yeah.
Can we do like a group hug?
Yeah.
All right, I'm giving everybody inspiration for that. That was really good.
I'm sorry I doubted your decision, Guardian.
Fiddle finger? Are you gonna apologize as well?
No, absolutely not. Could have
Hey,
gone horribly wrong.
I'm going to yell back to Kenzo and be like, you didn't do shit, bro. This is all Guardian.
Didn't need to.
All
So-
right.
So wait, do I get my my resources back? That I
Yeah,
used or
everybody
no?
gets their. Yeah, you
Okay.
get your resources back.
Do you mean like spells?
Yeah, like we're gonna say that didn't count for anything.
Word.
Can I inspect for a trap on this coffin?
Hold on one sec. Let me figure out how to refund your shit. Well of Radiance. Oh, it didn't even count. It's all good.
I did it. I refunded it.
All right, perfect.
Oh, what about
Okay.
respect to the wolf? Or does that stay?
Yeah, no, you got your respect of the wolf. You're good. Nobody used anything. That was such an effortless fight. That happened in less than 6 seconds. So I mean, like,
Just ran up to it and just face tanked it and touched it.
And do we
pretty
level?
much.
Do we
Yeah, it
level
was pretty
up?
bad.
We're not gonna level up just yet, but you guys are just about there.
So I would expect to see if there's a trap on this coffin.
All right, roll me an investigation check. Roll me a 10 or higher.
Investigation.
Oh my god.
I hate everything. Screw it,
Guess
I'm just
there's-
opening it. If it's a trap, I don't
Wait.
care.
Guess there's no trap,
No.
huh?
Nah,
I
because
wanna-
I want what's in it. Because I'm petty and mad. If I
All
die,
right.
I die.
All right, fuck
You
it.
didn't even want to come in here.
So you push it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're like, hit, and it goes, good click.
Nice.
And then everybody in here make me a
Fuck, dude.
perception check. Roll me a 15 or higher.
Perception.
I don't even think I can roll. Oh, yeah, I can.
Okay.
Guardian. All right.
Guardian's on the high rolls.
Shit is
Nice.
in
Guardian
space.
and Ignotus.
No, let's go.
So Ignotus, actually, yeah, your perception could have been an advantage too because you got the eyes of minute seeing. But
Oh, shit.
Guardian and Ignotus, which you guys notice, is you as you hear that clicking noise, you notice that this spot right. Can I ping this for y'all?
Right here.
Yeah, right there. That kind of shimmers a little bit.
Hmm.
Oh, nice. The door
There's,
opens.
there's a door.
There's a
Sweet.
dead guy in here.
Yeah, let's
Just
go
Um,
the
in.
door.
Is there anything in the plate thing I just opened?
In the what?
In the thing I just opened? Is there anything in there?
No. So you basically look inside. All that was a mechanism.
Oh, nice. All right.
Can I
Look at
can I
me.
inspect this dead body?
All right. You inspect the dead body. You find a scimitar. You find it's got leather armor on. You also find a key.
Oh, excellent. That's what I was looking for. All right, I'm gonna use the key to try this door right here.
So you take the key and then you start to put it in the lock, but the lock repels the key. It goes. "Ptsing, ptsing."
Interesting.
Make me a perception check at advantage on that key.
Uh,
All right. So you're kind of looking at this thing, and you notice it has writing on the bottom of it. Like, so the key is like basically like a thin piece of like stone with a protrusion coming out of it, and like 3 teeth coming out of the front of it, and it's got like indentions in those teeth. But you notice that there's a symbol on the base of this thing. You look at it, and you realize, oh, this is like old Landarothi. This is a number. This is number 6.
Number 6.
Tell me what's behind door number 6.
All
All right, guys. This key has the number 6 on it.
Do you think we need to find room number 6?
Possibly.
Maybe there's more doors on the walls.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Try to open up these other things.
Are these fire pits? Are they already lit?
Yeah, those are lit. They're basically just like sconces, like in the middle of the floor here.
Ian, can I try to push this coffin open?
Yeah, go ahead. So you push that coffin open, and inside you see a like a mummified, like desiccated corpse.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can I inspect this wall?
That wall there?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What are you asking?
Can I look at the wall for like any like locks or doors or like any indentions, or just inspect it, investigate
Nope.
it?
So you're looking at it, and the only thing that you know was that at first the door wasn't there, and then it appeared. There seemed to be some sort of like illusory magic connected to this sarcophagus at the top here.
Does anyone have dispel magic or something? Do we have like a mage in the party that can do that?
I don't have the capability.
Some lizard. Can I open this one? I just see something behind it.
Yeah, go ahead and open it.
Alright, I opened it.
All right. You look inside, and you see like a mummified, like desiccated body.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I want to open this one.
All right.
Right.
So you open it, and then you look inside, and you're like, it's a mummified, like desiccated body.
All right.
Okay, I don't think we're either
I want to open this
not
one.
counting correctly.
All right. So
Don't push
Guardian,
it.
you
Open
open
it.
it up. You see almost like a mummified, like desiccated body.
Guardian wants to run around and open them all.
So he basically just goes manic and just starts pushing all of these coffins open. And inside every single one of them, there is a mummified, like desiccated body.
Can I inspect the bodies?
Oh, okay.
Body cavity search on every one of them.
Yeah, so you start inspecting these things, and you're like, wow, these bodies are really bummified and like desiccated.
Okay, not Kenzo. Ignotus wants to go back to the door and like inspect the door and the lock to see if there's like nothing else on the door.
All right. So, which door are you talking about? The one inside the room here
Yeah,
with the dead body?
that repels the key. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're looking at this lock, and this thing, you reckon it has been magically sealed. This is like you like no key would ever open this lock. This is like big boy like magic keeping this thing open.
Okay, so my
closed,
guess is that this key belongs to something else that maybe belongs to the Brotherhood of Dawn, like in another location. So let's just hold on to it and we can move on.
Last thing
Magmar.
Oh,
Oh, go
sorry.
ahead.
I was
no, you're good.
I was gonna say if it's magic, and there's something we could do in this room to dispel it. The last thing I would think of doing is just putting out the fire stands. Just see what happens. If that dispels anything. I doubt it, but
You want to put out the fire? Okay.
All right. So we start putting out the fires. Oops, wrong one. Putting out the fires. And like all of a sudden, as you guys put out these fires, you guys realize it's really dark in here. In fact, here's what happens. So Glimmer, he does. Here's what Glimmer is going to do. He is going to. He's going to do one of these. He's going to go. Fuck, where is it at? There it is.
Oh, wow.
This didn't work the way I thought it would. He's
There
like,
it
guys,
is.
it's
You got
really
it.
dark in here.
Hey, great idea, Trumpet Finger. Let's get the fuck out of here, man.
oh, I'm sorry. I like that I can see in the dark. Blind ass moment.
Yes, we leave.
All right.
Oh, everybody gets just.
Okay, hey guys, don't forget their traps.
I was standing here last time, and that's as far as I went.
Hey, I actually have an idea.
There's a bat somewhere. Can we
Yeah,
kill
it's to the
those?
right.
Yeah.
It's the opposite way.
To the right. Let's not kill the bats. Let's just fucking ignore the bats.
All right. Hold on.
At this point, Magmar would make it very clear that he was very disappointed that nobody listened to his years of like being a combat specialist and like knowing like don't go straight into this straight into the fucking area where everybody thinks that you should go. So Magmar, I would say, like hates everyone at this point.
All's well that ends well, Magmar. We're
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
Old Orc
No,
walks up
we're
to
not.
Magmar and he says,
I mean,
"Come, my friend. We require your rage."
Magmar likes Old Orc. Magmar is only happy with Old Orc, and he hates everybody else.
For the
That's
record,
what
I do agree. I think it was
Over
very
here.
bad, but Guardian clutched it up.
I think Magmar's just jealous.
Jealous of what?
Guardian's abilities to kill.
All right, guys.
It's like your second kill this whole campaign. Let's relax.
Have you ever hit a 40? Have you ever hit a 40?
I know, but I have a significantly larger amount of kills than you do.
That's
Didn't
just not
Magmar
true.
Blow up somebody's head.
No, that's very true. I killed 10 people in one play.
I've killed plenty of spiders.
Magmar only wanted to say that, like, it made a lot more sense not to go straight down, which is what his Captain Reznov told him. Don't go straight in. What I was saying was, like, oh, yeah, perhaps, he was saying don't go straight down when we were outside, but perhaps he was talking about this, where don't go straight in, like it was obvious, don't go straight into the giant fucking like skeleton boss. Like seems super fucking obvious. But I mean, yeah, hey,
He was super
y'all
weak.
got-
Flies
yeah,
up to
makes
Magmar.
sense to y'all. I mean, if y'all knew.
He was super weak.
Glimmer flies up to
Well, that
Magmar and
make
he says, "Who's Reznov?"
I want to say, would that make your captain wrong then?
No, because his captain. No, if I remember
No.
right, what Magmar told us is don't go in the main entrance,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's
Are
why.
you are
and
you
that's
are
why
you are you hearing and seeing things, Magmar? Who's Reznov?
It's perfectly possible, but I mean, everything that's led you to go into fight a skeletal minotaur that I told you not to do? I mean, you tell me who's guiding you.
Who's
Glimmer flies up
Reznov?
to Guardian and he says, I think that he's losing it, man. I think we need to get him out of this fog."
All right. What are we gonna do, guys? We're gonna go up or down?
Let's go up. But Daddy should go up first.
Why me?
Wait, I have an idea.
I'll go.
I have an idea. Wait, I have an idea. DM, tell me if this is kosher.
Okay.
I want to use my magic. What's it called? Fuck, my mage hand,
Okay.
and it's just this giant hand that I create, and I just want to let it go in front of us and just kind of lightly tap the floor, maybe wave in the space, kind of check for traps.
Okay, so you've got a mage hand, and that's a cantrip, so you can do this as much as you want, and it's just smacking the floor, basically just checking for traps and shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. So your goofy little mage hand basically starts running around on his two fingers, like jumping up on the floor and shit, like like Thing,
fucking- yeah,
like from Adam's Family.
exactly. Yeah.
Should we verify that it
rolling
works
around.
first? Can we like activate the previous trap and make sure it works?
What? I don't know if it'll activate the previous trap. Will it? The trap
There's
has already
only
been
one way to
activated.
find out.
Well, to me, it would already have been activated, right? But we can try.
So the mage hand, he runs on up to the other trap, and he starts like punching the trap that's obviously a trap, and it fire kind of like bursts from both sides, and it actually roasts your little hand, and it like and it disappears.
Well, it's a good thing I got two hands. I spawn another hand.
You spawn another hand, and it pops up, and it's like still like kind of singed, and it just goes.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that. Thank you.
All right. So what do we do?
I guess we're going up. Magmar, didn't you want to go down? Maybe we should go down for Magmar's sake.
Magmar is not very happy with everybody disregarding everything that he said. So Magmar is kind of just like, hey, y'all go do what you want to do.
We voted. What do you mean? It was a vote.
What do you
It was a
mean we
dice
voted?
roll.
Who voted? I didn't vote. I didn't
It was
vote
a
for
dice
shit.
roll.
Like
We voted for the boss fight.
y'all. When did I vote?
You voted without voting.
You voted no.
Yeah, I voted. Yeah, I voted no. Alright, y'all go.
All right, hey, I want to take my mage hand.
Like,
and I want to go I want to go the bottom route for the sake of Magmar.
Daddy, were you trying to say
Not
something?
for the sake of me.
No, I was just saying. I thought we rolled a dice.
We ended up like
A vote.
it ended up being split both ways. I didn't want to like push on the scale, so then we just rolled the dice. So that's kind of how that happened. But anyways, So, do we want to split up? How do we want to do this?
I'm following Mage Hand.
All right. So Mage Hand is going down. So
Yeah,
he's
we're going
smacking
down.
around,
I'll go
and
down.
then all of a sudden, so the Mage Hand gets right in front of Ignotus, and it's going,
Yeah.
and it goes. More fire burns your hand alive, and then and then as that happens, you hear like kind of like, huh? What?
Oh shit. I want to back up.
No.
Hey, Guardian, I think there are people in this room.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. There's a trap right there. Is that what I just heard?
Yep, that's what you heard.
Yep. So the trap is gonna be right here.
Well, no time like the
Oh,
present.
word. Okay, well,
You want
what
to jump
does that
over it?
mean?
I think we
Yeah,
should go
I
in.
guess if you want to jump over it. Yeah, all right, fuck it. Let's.
Yeah, Guardian, jump over it.
All right, make me.
Oh shit! I want to
No,
jump
actually,
over
that
it too.
you can jump over it. Yeah, everybody can jump over it, no problem. As long as we know that it's there.
Pull out your Mage Hand
Guardian
again.
flies over it.
Yeah, I'm gonna spawn another Mage Hand. I didn't realize this was more.
All right.
Shit.
So your Mage Hand runs up, and it goes around this corner, and then it kind of like goes, and it like runs back, and it goes.
All right, I think my hand is trying to tell us that there's something around this corner.
I want to
Okay.
peek over. I want to peek around.
Oh,
All right, so you peek around. Make me a stealth check. $14. So like you peek around and you see one of these cult guys. He's like he seems to be kind of like a higher ranking one. He's actually kind of like stammering on his feet and like starting to get up. And you also notice to his left there's a big staircase going up.
This must be the entrance.
Okay.
He does not quite see you yet.
Maybe we can go around the other way. And surprise him. So can we like back up and like jump back over this trap?
Yeah. I'm gonna have him kind of like moving toward y'all.
And then you get your Mage Hand to check this area for traps.
Yep, my Mage Hand is out.
Kenzo, did you want to move your dude, or are you gonna just sit there and be discovered?
My screen is froze. If you could move me.
Oh, I got you. And Magmar, did you want to hang out back there, or what? Did you want to?
Yes, I would. In
He's on,
fact, like
he's on strike.
yeah, like yeah, Magmar is like super unhappy.
I literally went the route you wanted
He's
to.
After the fact. Yeah, Magmar would definitely be hanging out with Oldor. Yeah, Magmar would be hanging out with Oldor. Like, hey, what do you know about the old ways? And they'd be kind of like just punching themselves.
Oh my god, that's so
It's
funny.
like look at these, because like for them in their minds, they're just like, yeah, let them keep going, discovering things, because like
Hey.
at any point they could also just like have their wieners chopped off, have their arms chopped off,
I wanna-
and so Magmar and Oldorc are just kind of like, oh, yeah, let them go do it, and they just keep punching each other.
I want to grapple and take down this guy.
All right, roll me a strength check at advantage. You need to beat out a 7.
Strength. Advantage.
Yeah, you did it. It's 14. But
There you go. All right. So you basically you go up behind this guy and you've just got him grappled now. And you've got him like kind of like up around his neck, and he's like, "Oh!" You got to hand over his mouth.
Yeah. I
What do you
say,
do?
I start questioning him, ask him who he is, who he works for, and why is he here.
All right. So you say that. Make me a perception check. 22.
Damn.
He's doing some like weird shit with his hands.
I want to grab his hand with my free hand, and like like pull it towards his body.
All right.
And stop
So
him
what do
from
you?
doing
What
that.
do you?
I tell him if you do anything, I will make you regret living. If he tries to do anything, I want to cast inflict wounds.
You're cutting off. You're cutting out.
If he I tell him if he does anything, I'm gonna cast inflict wounds on him.
Okay, so he stops. He kind of like settles down with that hand.
What about
So answer my questions.
And he says,
Alright, so
I think he's
calmly-
deaf, Guardian.
I calmly let my hand fall from his mouth, but I'm ready to re-grapple him if he starts yelling.
He says, and then poof, all of a sudden,
Oh my god.
he says it really, really, really fast. All of a sudden,
Oh my god.
you hear two poofs.
Fuck.
Oof, number one is this guy, and he looks directly at you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You recognize this. This is a bearded devil. And then you see a second smaller poof, and it is a quasit. And the first thing he does when he goes into, or he comes into our reality, is he turns invisible.
Oh shit.
Okay. I want to cast inflict wounds.
So here's what's going to happen. Before we start casting inflict wounds, we're all going to go into combat.
But I still have in my hands. He's still there.
I wanna yell, he wasn't deaf as soon as these guys are
All right, we're going to toggle combat state. Actually, you know what? I need to reset this encounter here. Oops. Delete that. Toggle combat state. Roll all. All right. We are now all in a fight.
even Old Orc and Magmar and I?
Yeah, I
We
guess
don't-
they can hear the commotion. I guess everybody can hear the commotion. Because that Azarath Metreon Synthos kind of rang through the crypt here. And first, it is the Quasit. The Quasit is gonna go do some unknown shit.
Fuck.
I hope he steps on a trap.
All right. Next is the Bearded Devil. He is going to attack Guardian. Does a 20 hit you, Guardian? Yes, it does.
Yes.
All right. So he's got this gigantic glaive, and he kind of like takes it and he swipes you down your collarbone, and it hurts quite badly. You take 6 damage.
All right.
Now, hold on. I'm next to Guardian, but I don't see the enemies on my screen.
I
No,
think
you're
you
next
need
to
to
Glimmer.
reload.
You're next to Glimmer, Kenzo.
Oh, I'm next to Guardian too. Oh, my fucking screen froze me. Son of a bitch. Okay, continue.
Where do you want to be? I mean, where like
I I thought I was here next to Guardian because Guardian's next to me on my screen. It's fucking up
That's-
the night.
That's weird.
I'll put you next to Guardian because that's where you were trying to be,
Yeah.
and I'll put Glimmer down here too. You may want to. Somebody may want to stream for Mike so he can see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm about to just reset this shit.
All right, Guardian, it is your turn.
All right. I want to cast Inflict Wounds on this loser in front of me that I'm holding.
All right, he needs to. You're gonna have to beat out a 13. You'll do this at advantage too because you got him grappled.
Let me find it. 14.
14 hits. Roll me a damage.
16.
16. All right, that hurts him quite badly. So yeah. So what else do you do?
Then I cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right. Where do you want it to be?
I want it to be right here.
All right. Make me an attack with the spiritual weapon.
At advantage.
Yeah.
15.
15 hits. And you're attacking the cult fanatic, right?
Yes. 10.
All right. 10.
Nice.
All right. So you open up a bunch of wounds on his body, and the sword comes through, and it kind of goes like wing, right through him, and it kind of like retreats out and kind of like stands at attention. All right. What else do you do, if anything?
I think that'll be it.
All right. Glimmer is gonna fly up and hide behind Kinzo, and he's gonna say, "Guardian, healing word." And then he's gonna give you 3 little poots of healing.
Beautiful.
He says, "I hope that helps, Guardian."
It does. Thank you, Glimmer.
Then it's Oldork. Oldork says, "I think I hear something up ahead. We should go check it out."
I don't know, old orc. They kind of got themselves into this situation.
He's gonna run down here. All right, next is the cult fanatic. He is gonna do a multi-attack with 2 melees, both at Guardian. 8 does not hit.
Nope.
5 definitely does not hit. He rolled a nat 1.
One. Stabbed himself in the knee.
You got him grappled really well. So you actually get him, and you're able to turn the knife back on him, and he actually takes a little bit of damage there. Next is Magmar Moose Knuckle. What do you do?
Well, I reckon. Where are they fighting at?
Sounds like it's coming from the the south. West.
Excellent. So I'm gonna go up here.
You gonna go up there?
Yeah.
So just to be clear, that's not where the sounds are coming from, but that's totally up to you.
Absolutely not. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna go that way because they didn't listen to anything that I said. So I'm gonna go this way.
All right. What else do you do?
In my turn.
All right.
I tell you what. Wait. I tell you what. Can I throw my hammer at this?
What?
There's a torch right here. There's a torch right here.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yes, I would like to throw my hammer at that torch.
All right, you
Is that
throw
as
the
far
hammer at
as
the
I
torch.
Is that as far as I can go?
Yeah, in fact, it's probably a little bit too far, but it's fine.
Oh, heard. Yes, and then I'll throw my hammer at that torch.
All right, you throw your hammer at the torch, and the torch is extinguished.
Excellent.
All right,
Hey, my turn.
next, Deddy, what do you do?
What is the state of our friend in the red robe? Like, is he?
Like, gonna die anytime now. He is really extremely fucked up.
Okay, let's finish him off.
All right.
I will use my nunchucks.
Yep, you'll do this at advantage too. It doesn't matter if you did advantage or not because the 13 hits. Roll me a damage. 5. All right. He is barely able to hold it together. One more good hit ought to get him.
All right, let's do it.
So you wouldn't be able to use your nunchucks again, but you would be able to use your flurry of blows if you wanted to.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good.
Let's do this.
– 13 hits. 4 does not hit. Roll me a damage. All right, how does that kill him?
Good old bop on the head.
All right, so you give him a good bonk on the head, and that is the last bonk he will ever receive. He is dead. All right, what else do you do, if anything?
I'm gonna move right here,
Perfect.
and that is it.
All right. Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger, what do you do?
Let's see how far. I can move further than 30 feet, right?
You can move, I think it's 30 feet. Let me look at your character sheet. Yeah, 30.
30.
But if you wanted to use your action, you could dash to go 60.
Yeah, let me go. Alright, so that's 50. Let me go there. Um, how far? Alright, I'm gonna jump over. I can jump over this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna go there. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Ignotus, what do you do?
Sorry, I wasn't ready. This guy's dead, right? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
dead. Okay. I want to try to command the devil to drop his weapon.
All right. What is that? What does he have to beat out on that? DC 13 Wisdom?
Yes, sir.
All right. He rolled a 12, so he does
Word.
not make it. So
So-
what does that? What do you tell him?
I want to shout some the dragon word for drop your weapon, and he just kind of goes into a trance and immediately drops his weapon.
All right, yeah, no, that really resonates with him. Like, because bearded devils, you recognize, they're kind of like foot soldiers in the blood war in hell. So really kind of like authoritative, magically infused words like that. Really, he responds pretty well to him. So he drops his weapon on the ground. And what else do you do?
That's it. That's my turn.
All right, Kinzo, what do you do?
Seeing that Ignotus spell worked before the weapon actually touched the ground, I would like to grab it and stab him in the gas bucket.
All right, I'm gonna make have him make an
On the
attack
wall.
against himself. He's gonna roll a 13 or higher. 17 hits. We'll roll some damage for that. 7. All right, so you stab him right in the gas bucket.
I'm proficient in all weapon types. So my skill list.
All right, what else do you do?
I spin the glaive like that in my hand and go boom. And I end my
Pretty
turn.
cool. All right, hang on. Let me do this for you here. Let me give you boom. Check your inventory. All right. Next is the Quasit. And he's going to go do some secret shit.
Fucking closet.
All right, next is the bearded devil. And he is going to use his beard attack on Kinzo because he wants his weapon. So what he does, he's got all these like gross green tentacly beard tentacles coming out of his face, and he's going to attack with it. They all kind of like wriggle at you, and you must make a Constitution saving throw. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, ending the effect on itself in the success. But what is it actually? That doesn't really explain what it does.
Do I need to go ahead and hit my saving throw?
His attack is just weird.
So a 22 hits. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, or else you will be restrained. All right. What does it say the saving throw is? It doesn't. He's going to do damage
18.
to you, though.
It was 18.
No, I know. Yeah, you definitely got it. But basically, he's going to lash out at you with his beard, and like they've got like little barbs on the end of them, so they're just kind of like scraping up your chest, and you're going to take 10 damage.
And this isn't blunt, right?
And this is what?
Is it blunt damage?
No, you're thinking force damage, and no, it's not that.
Wow.
But yeah, no. So you're pretty scraped up, and they try to like pull you in to like this like gross like kiss with this demon, and you're able to like pull away. You're like, oh fuck, that's gross and disgusting. All right. Next is Guardian. What do you do?
I cast inflict wounds.
All right, roll me an attack. It needs to beat out a 13, and you'll do this at advantage.
17.
17 hits. Roll me a damage.
14.
All right. He's pretty fucked up from that.
Then I'll have use my bonus action to attack with my sword, my spiritual weapon.
All right, I'll go ahead and do that for you.
Okay.
Yep, there we go. Advantage, 21 hits. We'll do damage, 5. All right, so he is actually really quite wounded from that. He is, he would be considered bloodied. He has less than half of his health left. All right, next is Glimmer. Glimmer's going to go, Kinzo, you're hit! He's going to go and give you just a little bit of healing here. He's going to give you a total of 3. So you get some healing back. Yep. So you feel like a bubbly sensation all over your body. And he says, no problem. Hope that helps. And then Oldork, he's going to go, and he's going to come down here. He's going to go, huh? He's going to go right here. And he's going to go like, what's going on? And next is Magmar Moose Knuckle. What do you do?
I would continue to go forward on the way that I wanted to go, since no one listened to my...
Jesus.
So go this way.
All right.
You're going that way, bro. You said go down. You said go southwest.
Yeah, well, so did your mother.
Oh, just saying for the record.
All right. Daddy, is that all you do? Is that where you end your turn, or
am I being attacked or anything?
No, not right now.
Am I being am I chill? Is that as far as I can go?
Well, you could use your dash action if you wanted to go another 30 feet.
Heard. I'm gonna go another 30 feet. To dash. I'm gonna go... Is this 30 feet? Is that good?
Let me...
I mean,
yeah, that's about 30 feet, yeah.
Word. Yeah, I'm gonna go there because Magmar would definitely not be cool with the fact that like nobody listened to him and warning them that like
Jesus.
like that guy would
So he's just gonna go over here out then.
no, hang on. Anybody else have something else to say? Because Magmar would be thinking, like, oh, he needed to be, like, stealthy, you know? Like, nobody else could know where it was because of his past in the dwarven military. He thinks that he had the ability to, like, kind of figure out other ways to kind of go through things, and like he was cool with the group, but he also wasn't really like married to the idea. So Magmar would definitely be super cool with just like going off on his own and being like, oh, let me see where it was, and if I die, perhaps I do. But that's definitely what Magmar's character would be cool with.
Alrighty, well said. Deddy, what do you do?
I'm gonna play with Tentacle Boy here.
All right.
Let's
Roll
do
me whatever you
Sounds
want to roll.
gross.
Why can't I? For whatever reason, I can't pull up my.
Oh, because the flying sword is in the fucking way. I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go. Let's do a flurry of blows.
All right. Roll me 2 attacks with your unarmed stuff at advantage.
Oh, I cannot do flurry of blows.
Oh, why not?
I don't have any Kai.
Oh, shit. I must not have refilled it. Shit. Let me go to your features. Key. Yeah, I've didn't refill it after that last short rest. So this will put you at 3. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Am I at advantage?
Yeah. That's a crit. Looks like. Yep. All right, 9. So that hits him really fucking hard. He's gonna go and take 9 damage. All right, roll me another one at advantage. 17 hits. Then 5. All right, what does that look like?
I literally just start ripping off his tentacles.
Yeah, like so you grab
Like a
big
fistful.
handful of them. You're like, and they're like kind of like oozing green ichor.
Mm.
And yeah, he's really, really fucked up. All right, and Johnny Cash, what do you do?
I'm gonna walk up to Old Orc next to him.
All right.
Still can't see anything. Gonna walk here. All right. Is this guy dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
So it's just this guy?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot him.
All right, roll me an attack at advantage. Is that a crit? That's a crit.
Yeah, it's
Jesus
a
Christ.
Yeah.
All right, roll me a crit damage.
Nice.
Oh
That's
wait,
kinda
is it
bad.
crit? Is it crit doubled?
No, so this is it already doubles it for you. So that
That's-
hits him a 5. So what does that look like? He's super duper wounded.
I just pull out my gun and go, "Do I recognize you?" and shoot him, because he's a devil.
He looks at you and he does.
It's like,
Oh.
wait, what's your name?
He says, "Oh, you fucking shot me!"
I freaked out. I'm sorry. What's your name?
Ignotus, what do you do?
Oh, no!
I'm going to shoot some magic missiles at this guy.
All right.
As Johnny Fiddlefinger is yelling, "What's your name? What's your name?" I'm gonna be just whipping out some missiles and fucking this guy up.
So that the first two actually kill him. So
All
you
right,
did
word.
4, 9, 12 damage to him. How does that kill him?
The first two are gonna go through whatever remaining tentacles he has, and then the last one's just gonna go straight through his face and just blame him.
Perfect. And so you basically blame him in the head. He goes, his whole head explodes, and it just kind of like rains like green goo everywhere, and he is deceased. And then the crypt falls silent.
Can I do an investigation? Oh wait, he said he knew me. Can I do an investigation, like a memory thing, to see if I remember him? See, he looks familiar.
So like you recognize this guy. He's a bearded devil. This is not somebody that you would have known, but somebody who probably could have known you.
Can I search and see if there's a picture of me to see if he was a fan?
Yeah,
Do
so
an ego check.
yeah, no, you look through his body and you're just kind of like, well, nothing here.
I'm not that big of a fan.
He wasn't wearing your t-shirt.
Can I search the Brotherhood guy?
Yeah. So you search him and you find a dagger. You find some leather armor and you find a key with the number 2 on it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. We got 2 keys now, fellas. I want to look around and say, wait, where's Magmar?
Old Orc says, "I'm not sure. I kind of lost him in the moment there. I heard the bloodshed and I ran to it." Jacob, are you here?
He's muted.
Oh. He may have had to get up for something.
What's over here?
All right.
Is this what comes? What if we exit? What happens?
I think this is
You
the
decide
entrance.
that you want to exit?
I just want to look out. I don't want to actually like leave. I just want to peek out.
Wait, hold on. What happens if we leave when we go put that body in that place?
That would be metagaming.
Hey guys, who wants to metagame?
Glimmer flies up and he like kind of flies back down and he says, he's like, "Oh, this is the inside of that of the main chapel. This must be the main entrance."
I remember Magmar saying that we do not need to go in the main entrance.
We're here.
We need
And
to
then
see what
Glimmer-
was.
And he was obviously right too, because there was like a guard here. I mean, like he summoned a demon on us.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if we wouldn't have given him more time, who knows what he could have done.
I think we did
Also,
pretty
guys,
good.
We can't forget about that whatever that thing was that turned invisible.
Was it?
Yeah.
A lizard.
Yeah,
Hey.
So, Magmar,
Hey.
you're kind of up here, and you start to see all of this, this crypt over here. I would just caution you to like not do a ton of movement while I'm not paying attention to you, because there are traps, and I can't keep track of what you're stepping on if I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, that's cute. I mean, Magmar was very disappointed in people not listening.
Yeah, no, we don't need to rehash that again.
We
Magmar's
don't. We definitely don't. I thought that perhaps we could go this way. Because it seems like we've come to a dead end over there. So Magmar would say, hey, you know,
Would you like to like convene with the party?
no, I don't like them.
Jesus.
So it's going to be very difficult for them to understand what you are trying to communicate to them if you're not going to talk to them.
Oh, heard.
I think these hallways
so
converge.
Magmar,
Right?
I reckon I could say, hey guys, even though you guys suck, let's go this way.
Okay, so Magmar's down here. I see him now.
Would you stop?
Oops.
All right. So what do we want to do here? What is everybody doing?
So we go back up there.
Gonna follow Magmar.
I think I wanna spawn my magic hand and just
Oh.
put it in front of Magmar.
It's not
That's
letting
it.
me move my
We
guy.
want to go down?
Oh, because the fucking flying sword. Flying sword, go away. All right, sorry.
Use your arrow keys.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Magmar, you're the leader of this pack. Lead the way.
Beep boop update, everybody.
God, dog.
She's
Now,
big.
big.
She's
The
getting
cat.
huge, man.
I'm not a dog.
Nice.
Magmar would definitely be like, hey, you know what y'all doing. This is the way to go. So go ahead.
No, man, you're going in there first.
No. Invite someone else.
I'm just letting you guys know I'm looking down this hallway. And I see enemies here.
Yeah, hey, Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger.
No, I'm not trying to.
Wait,
with you the entire
hang
time.
on, wait, no, we're doing it in the theater of the mind. Johnny, Magmar would definitely ask Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger to be like, hey, buddy, you should go check down this hallway. I mean, it seems like you guys have just been hitting, like, nothing.
What are you
But-
talking about? I literally have been with you the entire time until they got in a fight. I literally stood by your side and was agreeing with you. While I walked past the hallway catching up to you, I just noticed there's enemies. That's all I said.
I don't. Magmar would not understand why Johnny Cash was like fleeing for his life in like a like saving my life kind of thing. Magmar would just kind of be like, "Yo, like this is the way. Like this is the way. This was always supposed to be the way, but nobody listened."
You definitely said go down, and he
Well,
went
y'all have to say-
down.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up?
While they're arguing, I want to cast Disguise Self and turn myself into a Dawn of Brotherhood or Brotherhood of Dawn person.
Good idea.
Okay. Hold on. I'm not gonna cast it. It's a cantrip. Oh no, it isn't. It's the first level. Let me actually cast it. All right, I'm gonna turn myself.
Give you one of those.
All right, and I'm gonna.
Just like one of them dudes.
I'm gonna have the keys in my hand, and I'm gonna stroll down this hallway. And I'm gonna say, "Hey guys, the boss needs me to collect all the keys."
They look at you and they say, "Well, we're still looking."
You're still looking? You haven't found the keys?
No, we're still trying to find it. I mean, this place is a labyrinth.
Well, start opening these crypts, man. The boss needs these keys now.
It's like that's what we're trying to do. We've been trying to push this thing off for like an hour. It's really, really heavy.
All right, well, let's all try to push together.
All right. So these three guys here. Oh shit. They don't exist. I need to fix that.
I was about to say, is this like a part of the game, or what are we doing?
No, I must have deleted them at some point in the directory. Let me put down some more guys. I'm sorry. This will take 2 seconds here. There we go. Boom. And then we're gonna go ba ba ba. And we're gonna make one strength check for all of them. We need to have all three of these guys, or all four of you combined to make it 20. So 6, 18, and then
All right, let
what
me
do you roll?
Yeah, hold on. Where's strength? Right here. Am I at advantage because I'm inspired, or no? How's that work?
So like inspiration is like you use it after the roll to see, and then it lets you re-roll again. It's basically a mulligan.
I got your word. Okay, just wanted to be sure, but we're
All
good.
right. So yep. So you basically between all four of you, you guys are able to push the thing off, and inside you find like this desiccated, like mummified body of a person.
All right, it doesn't look to be here. Let's check the other one.
All right. So while this is happening, I'm just gonna kind of like let this kind of naturally play out up here, and then we'll come back to you guys. What's happening up here, and I'm gonna let you guys kind of hash it out for a sec. I'm gonna go get myself another drink. Be right back.
Well, we just lost our mage hand.
What's going
Um,
up where?
I think with you guys, like with the argument you guys were having, what's going on with that?
yeah.
I didn't think we were arguing. I was just pointing out that I did agree with Magmar. And then
So I found the way to go, and y'all all being.
It's a circle. It's a circle. But originally we went down. We were going up, and you said let's go down. I stood by you the entire fight. That's why I was late to the fight because I was agreeing with you. But that's why they went down. And then you went up. You found this way. It connects from the bottom. And then while I'm walking to you, this hallway here, all I said is like, hey, down here, there are guaranteed enemies because you could see them when you walk past the hallway. That's all I said. I didn't say go that way. I just said, hey, keep this in mind in case an attack happens. We may have people come behind us. I've been agreeing with you.
I agree with everything that you just said.
That was all I said. And then you said, oh, why are you running for your life? I was like, I haven't been. Johnny Cash is confused.
As he should be.
Jesus.
So what are we doing up here?
I don't know. I know that Ignotus is in there, and I'm waiting for Magmar's direction.
Why are you waiting for my direction, man?
Because we didn't know where we were going.
Listen, you've been directing the whole time. You don't need me to direct. I'm just waiting.
There's a lot of hostility.
I haven't said a word.
Heard. Yes. I'm like what Daddy said. There is a lot of hostility.
So are you gonna like play the game or nah?
Who?
Like,
me?
what are we doing? Yeah, you. What are we doing? I'm like everyone's waiting on your direction. I thought.
Oh, biscuits. I thought I.
Like, are you okay, dude? Like, what's up? Like, what's going on? What are we doing?
No.
Like, sincerely, come on.
Actually. Okay, let's pull up. Let's go forward. Like, God dog. I was trying to just play it on the outskirts. Damn, bro.
What about Ignotus?
I can't be like mysterious or
Notice is doing his own thing, I
Damn.
think.
Huh?
Hey, actually, Kenzo, can you pull out your shadow clones and make them run and find some traps?
I mean, I could, but they just be running blind.
Not really sure
Yeah,
if the
that's
shadow
what I
clone would be
feel
able to
like.
set off like a trap or anything.
Yeah. There. I'm right here.
All right, that's where you're standing.
Yes.
All right. Everybody kind of, I'm gonna say let's put each other where we want to be right quick.
I don't know how I feel about leaving Ignotus by himself, with three other dudes. I know he's disguised self, but that may fail or something, it'd be just him.
He's strong.
Let's say before I went down the hallway, I said, I got this. I'll let you know if
Okay.
something happens. And then I went
Okay.
down there.
I guess we follow. I'll follow.
Old Orc says, I'll listen out for anything. If anything starts happening to Ignotus, I'll come down and help.
I'll chill with Johnny Cash and discuss Kanye's album.
Jeez.
Oh, Daddy's running around over here. Like, should I?
All right, is this kind of where we want to settle out for a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good right here.
All right. So the first thing that happens is who's the closest.
Great. Will you mind streaming your screen or someone so I can see what's going on?
Oh, I definitely cannot. I've got too much spoiler stuff
Yeah,
on
I
here
got
now.
you. I got you.
No biscuits. Like, Kyle, you're like all the way up the screen, man.
Dude, I'm getting it, as they say.
So the closest person is actually Magmar, because you are 1 square away from 1.
Oof.
All right.
First thing
well,
that
here we go.
happens is you feel a very cold presence kind of like walk up beside you, and it makes you feel like really kind of like sick to your stomach. And we're gonna make an attack at advantage.
Oh,
That is no fucking way. That's a crit.
Yeah.
damn.
Alrighty. So let me read what this does. With its strength drain. Oh, so it's just an attack. It doesn't actually drain your strength at all. Okay, great. So you feel like this really like cold presence beside you makes you feel sick to your stomach, and then all of a sudden, like you feel like this icy cold on your shoulder, and then you turn around as your shoulder starts to succumb from frostbite. You notice this shadow standing right next to you, and then all of a sudden, this one appears, and so does this one. And yep, those are actually the only ones. Perfect. So I will go ahead and put us into a fight.
What
Let us
manner
roll.
of damage? Oh, you good. What manner of damage does she do?
That is necrotic.
Um,
All right. So we are in a fight. And here is the music.
biscuits.
Biscuits.
All right.
Don't
Kenzo,
do
you're
that,
first. What do you
okay?
do?
So seeing all this go down puts me on a mad defensive, and I activate my Shadow Clone Jutsu.
All right. I almost fucked up there, you guys. So you put on your shadow clone,
Mm-hmm.
and I need to find you. Here you are.
This bitch is freezing again. I guess there's a lot going on. When it unfreezes, I will activate Shadow Clone Jutsu, and
I got you shadow cloned up here.
perfect. And from that point on, I nudge Fiddlefinger and tell him to be on alert, and I get into a defensive position.
All right, perfect. Next is this wraith right here. And he is going to go. How far can he go? 60. I think he can make it to Guardian with that. Yes, he can. So he is going to turn around and see Guardian as the most righteous person in the room, being a cleric and all. He's going to fly on up to you. And he is going to use life drain on you. Does a 25 hit? Yes, it does. 30 motherfucking damage. That is a fucking wild number. Guardian, you are down for the count right now, man.
I am down. Holy crap.
Yeah, he just drained the fuck out of your life.
He sucked the soul out of you.
Are you a
Not the only
soul singer?
thing. No, they removed that class, remember?
Right, this one here. Oh, did I not take that damage away? That was weird.
Dang.
Oh yeah, he hit you 16. I forgot to do that. All right. Necrotic. So he is going to make an attack on Magmar because he's standing right next to you. A 9 does not hit. So he kind of reaches out at you again to try to like grab you, but you are not having any of it today. And now it is your turn, Magmar. What do you do?
I cannot see anyone that is
Right there and right there.
actually- Yeah.
They're like shadows.
I see. So there's one right in front of me?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I still raging?
You're not supposed to be, but I'll allow it.
I mean, it can be.
Yeah, it just normally it turns off after each fight. So since there was some
Yeah.
downtime, you're not supposed to be, but we'll just say you're raging.
I'll roll it. So I guess the best part I could do would be to do an attack with my hand axes at the guy straight in front of me.
All right, roll me 2 attacks. You need to beat a 12.
Could I do a reckless attack?
You could. That will give you advantage on both of those. But then anybody who attacks you will also have advantage on you. So 15 hits.
Correct. Wrong.
9 does not hit. Oh, that's a damage roll. That's a damage roll.
That's
Okay,
a-
so
yeah.
you slash him for 9 damage. He's very fucked up from that. There we go.
Alright, I reckon I'll do another advantage attack.
21 hits. Roll me a damage. All right, how does that kill him? You did exactly what you needed.
I suppose, and since he's a wraith, he will swipe left and right, and then he will see his Captain Reznov in a way, and he'll be like, "Ah, you never thought I was good enough," and then he'll like slash straight down.
Right. Whatever force that was keeping this shadow together just dissipates, and he puffs into a puff of black smoke and is dead. All right. What else do you do?
It's a little bit weird because this is like such a straightaway thing. Is there anyone actually next to me? Looks like there's one.
I mean, there's a guy that's close-ish to you. This guy.
I mean, there's not too much I can do. Could I stand in the way of Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger, like block him off a little bit? Like,
I mean, you could certainly give it a
like
shot.
here.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger, what do you do?
I want to try and shoot that dude.
Alrighty. So it's gonna be kind of tough because Magmar's standing in front of you, but
I can move. No, that's fine. I can move here.
yeah, that's perfect.
Let's do. I think it was right here.
Yeah, now you've got a good angle on him.
Let's see. Normal.
All right,
24
24 hits. Fuck. All right, roll me a damage. 3.
3.
That still hits him. These guys are not very powerful.
Yeah.
The shadows are not. All right, what else do you do?
I'm gonna inspire Magbar.
Alrighty, so he's already got the combat inspiration right
yeah,
now.
we got-
already inspired.
I'll inspire Kinza then.
All
all
right, so you
inspired.
play him a little diddle. No, this is combat inspiration. Bardic inspiration works differently. So you get a little. And where is Kenzo? Oh yeah, he's down here. So Kenzo, you are inspired. All right, Deddy, what do you do?
I think I'm gonna hop on over here. Let's see if I can get this guy.
All right,
You're gonna do. Am I at advantage or normal?
this will be normal because Guardian would normally be flanking with you, but he's down right now. A 9 does not hit. These guys you have to beat a 13 on.
Well, shit.
If you're doing a flurry of blows, you could do another attack, and that could probably hit. Because 13 is not shouldn't be that bad. There you go, that hits. And then it deals 5 damage to him. Alrighty. And then you've still got your action. That was only your bonus action.
Alright, well, just use my nunchuck.
Alright. 23 hits, roll me a damage, that's 6. Alright. So that
That will
actually
be
hits
the
him.
most-
You knock off some of his shadow matter. It kind of like splashes on the ground, like smoke. Next would have been Guardian. But what's gonna happen? Where the fuck is Glimmer in all this? Did I lose track of Glimmer? I think I lost track of Glimmer.
Roll it
Fuck.
back.
Let me put another Glimmer down. Damn it. Glimmer, who was close to Guardian the whole time, actually. He's gonna go, Guardian, you're fucking hit. Oh my god. You're hit really badly, actually. Let me get him in here. He's gonna give you a little Puda healing just to stabilize you. He's gonna put you back at 2 HP.
Beautiful.
And that we'll just skip him in the next turn. That we'll just say that that's what he does. Next is this shadow here. And he's gonna fly up to Johnny Cash. He's gonna go like this so that he doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. And he uses ghostly movement here, and he's gonna attack Johnny. Normal. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
It does. 9 damage. So basically, he walks up to you and he goes, "Wah!" And you feel these like ghostly claws kind of go all the way through you, and it hurts quite badly. I don't think even think. Oh, you did have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Concentration.
Oh, for concentration, gotcha.
Yeah.
What are you concentrating on?
I don't know. It just said it.
Oh, that's weird. I don't think you're concentrating on anything. Let me take that off for you. Maybe it's something from another fight from earlier.
Oh, I had that witch's bolt like a couple fights.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that would have gone out because that dude died.
That dude's still getting zapped to this day.
Yeah, it's like clipping through the environment. Kinzo, what do you do?
So I need to get myself back in action. So I start off by moving my full 30 feet. but it won't let me because it says I collide with a wall.
I got you. Yeah, you probably just need to do like this, and then you should be able to move. You're behind a pillar.
Yeah, I figured.
Where do you want to go?
I want to get next to that pillar way up in front of me. That's 30 feet. I want to get to the left of it.
Kind of like right here.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
So yeah, you look through and you see like the shadows like kind of slashing at Johnny.
mhm. And so what I do is, so light is the enemy of all shadows. And so what I do is I pour a little bit of oil on my shuriken and I scrape them against the ground to make sparks and they start to flame. And I just throw a flurry of shuriken at
All
the
right.
shadow in front of me. Now, do
All
I
right.
get something for that extra damage or it's
So
a
yeah,
flaming shuriken?
yeah. Let's go ahead and hit him with a shuriken attack at advantage because you're flanking with Johnny. All right, 16 hits. Roll me a damage, and then we're gonna add 4 damage to it for the fire.
Damage.
6, so that's 10. So that fucks him up quite badly. Like these flaming shuriken just go, whoosh, 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 and then like all the way through, you see like on the other side of him, like pieces of him start to fall off and kind of like burn as they fall to the ground. And he kind of like looks at you and just points. All right. Is that all you do? Yeah, I think that's all you do because that was your bonus action, your movement, and your action. So.
Yeah, and then me and my shadow clones just laugh triumphantly.
All right. Next is the Wraith. The Wraith is going to make an attack on, actually, what else can he do? Nothing else. All right. He's going to make an attack on Deddy. Does a negative, does a 7 hit. No, it's not. He got a crit fail. He failed that. He's probably about to one hit you. Just like Guardian.
Whoa.
All right, so he reaches out at you, but you're able to just kind of like dodge and step away.
Hmm.
And he is not happy about that at all. Next is Glimmer, and he's going to be like, oh, wait, we're skipping Glimmer that time. Magmar, Moose Knuckle, what do you do?
Oh, biscuits. I feel like I'm quite far away from everything.
So there's 2 guys left. There's the guy that's way up here fighting with Deddy and Guardian, and then down here to the south is this shadowy figure right here that's kind of doing battle with Kenzo and Johnny Cash. And then even further down, Old Orc is sitting here listening, and they're like, 1, 2, 3, push! He thinks to himself, he's like, man, if I didn't need to keep my cover here, I'd like to go help. Sounds like they're pushing something really heavy over there.
I reckon I'll move. Can I move here?
Yeah.
That's where it looks like the dude is. And so I'm gonna attack him.
All right. Roll. So this will be an advantage because you're flanking with Johnny Cash here.
Excellent. With my hand axes.
I don't think that was an advantage, though.
No, it was not an advantage.
It doesn't look like it.
My bad.
Yeah. There we go. That was an advantage. All right. And the second one also hits. The 12 and the 20 both hit. Roll me 2 damages.
I'll roll.
There you go. First one kills him. How does he die?
Oh, biscuits. Who's the guy? Sorry, who is he? My bad.
He's a shadowy figure.
Oh, a shadow figure. I tell you, Magmar would use his axe and like go with his backhand through him and realize he was a shadowy figure, and so then he would like use his lungs and be like,
Just blow him away.
yeah.
All right, so
There
you
we
hit him
go.
one time. He blows away with the power of your breath, and he is deceased. Alrighty.
Well,
What else do you
anything
do?
else? So I could keep you. It looks like our fellers are up here. How much further can I move?
So I think you expended about, let's see, we're here. You expended about 20 feet, so you could go another 2 squares forward.
So like right there?
Sure, why not? That's a little bit more than 2, but that's fine.
Oh, no, I thought that's where you were looking at. Am I able to throw my Dwarven thrower?
No, because that would be another action. You only get one of those.
That's fair. Yeah, I reckon that's all I can do.
All right. Johnny Cash, what do you do?
So really the only enemies right here.
Yeah, he's the only one here.
Let's see, how far is 30 feet? 30 feet's right there. I mean, honestly, I don't, because I think they're gonna kill him. I'm just gonna stay here. It's gonna end my turn there. I don't really.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not very. I mean, he's hurt, but he's not even close to being halfway dead.
Oh, okay.
This
all
is
right.
not a shadow. This is a different thing. This is a wraith.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna move right
Much
here.
tougher monster.
Can I shoot it from here? Do I have a clear shot?
Yeah, you can shoot him from here.
Okay, all right.
You would just do so normally because, let's see. Let me do some.
Oh, hold on, my
You could
headset
move.
died. Give me 1 second.
If you use 30 feet of movement,
Oh, I can hear it now.
you got you. Okay, great. If you use 30 feet of movement, you could probably get to right there. Because like right here, it'd be a little too far of a shot for you, to do it at advantage.
I just used 30 feet and got here.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, you can do the attack. It just won't be at advantage because you're
Yeah.
a little
Oh,
far
that's
away.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
You need to beat I think he's got a 13 armor class. 17 hits. Roll me a damage.
7.
7. Perfect. So you blast him,
Shoot with my gun.
and it's a good shot. The bullet kind of like, or the Eldritch Blast magical energy that comes out of your gun kind of like cracks and deafens everybody for a moment inside the chamber, and then
Spin it. Put it back.
shoots. Yep, put it right back in the holster. Next, it is Deddy. What do you do?
Hit.
Muted. So sorry. I'm gonna attack the same guy.
All right. This will be at advantage because Kyle's up now, or Guardian's up.
Okay. We'll do a good old flurry of blows. We will do advantage.
11 does not hit.
Oh my gosh. Okay. One more.
19 hits.
All right. Damage.
Or
And we'll do an uncheck.
that's a crit. All right, roll me a crit damage. 9. All right. So he's actually, that really fucked him up. He is a little bit lower than half health now.
All right.
All right, Guardian, what do you do?
Guardian is like taken aback because this has never happened before. And so he's kind of catching his breath from being healed by Glimmer. And he knows he doesn't have much life. But he knows he doesn't matter how much life he has left. He reaches out and casts Inflict Wounds.
Let's see. Yeah, he's not immune to that. Oh wait, no, he is immune to necrotic.
He's immune to necrotic?
Yeah.
Oh
He's
no.
immune to necrotic damage as a ghost.
Alright. Well, fine. I will cast I'm gonna cast Will of Radiance because I need a well.
All right, you throw down that well of radiance, and it sounds something like this.
That would be it.
Something crazy actually happens when you do that. So you plunge your flaming sword into the ground, and this great radiance just kind of like springs up from the floor, and this thing is going to actually take a ton of damage from that because he's got weakness to sunlight.
Oh, sweet.
Sunlight sensitivity. Oh, that just means he has disadvantage on attack rolls. Okay. He would have that anyways, so he's actually going to take some damage. We'll take away half of what he's got left.
All right.
It's getting a little late. All right. Next, Kinzo, what do you do?
So the guy in front of us is dead, right? We've established that.
Where are you at?
I'm
Yeah,
back
he's
here behind
dead.
this pillar. Okay, so I want to move. I want to move 60. I'm gonna use my action to move because I'm too far away to do anything of substance.
Well, you could use your teleportation jutsu if you wanted to.
I'd have to mark it for. I don't think he's still too far away for that.
No, you've got it. So you've got something in your features. Where's that? I know it's in here. Yeah, instant transmission jutsu. You've got 6 charges of that per day in your spellbook.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. I'm looking right at it.
Oh my god, what is from my laptop tonight? Give me 1 second, guys.
Sure.
I just had a thought. If this was like a TV show, it'd be really funny if like it was like a cutscene of like these guys in the fight, like getting fucked up and like just like really fighting these wraiths, and it just keeps cutting to like me pushing open this thing. Like we're just really trying hard. It just cuts to us going, trying to push it. It just keeps cutting
One
back
of
and
the
forth.
like and it cuts over, and then like one of the guys is like, "Oh god, oh my back! I think I pulled something." Ah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right, cool. So what I'll do is I'm gonna move to right beside Johnny Cash.
All right. Do you need me to do that for you, or are you still having
We're good now.
All right, cool.
There's a method to this madness. Okay, and then many measures. I can only you go up to 30. Yeah, I can only go 30 feet with my transportation. Um, I'll just use my action to move again, just to get closer to the action.
Alrighty. So move another 30 feet.
Oh,
Perfect. All right. Next. Is that all you do?
yeah.
All right. Next is the Wraith. And he's going to take another swipe at Deddy at disadvantage because of the light.
Ah.
A 9 does not hit. He rolled a 17 and a 3 with a +6. He's not good at hitting Deddy, apparently. At all.
Too fast.
So, yep, you dodge out of the way. Next, it's Glimmer. He's going to be like, Guardian, I'm going to continue healing you until you tell me to stop.
Thank you, Glimmer.
It gives you 2 little poots of healing. You're back at 4 health. Alright, Magmar, it is your turn.
No, seems as though I need to move forward. Sorry. I reckon I should dash.
Alright, you got 60 feet. You can go anywhere, basically like up to here. That's about it. About as far as you could go with 60 feet.
Like the blue circle.
Yeah, you could get in there if you wanted to go there.
Here, oh, could I move?
Yeah, you basically like anywhere within like the cone between like here and the other side of the wall. So yeah, that's perfectly fine.
No, right? Can I? That does sound like that would be my main attack. Can I also attack the Wraith?
Yeah. Well, no. So that would be your action. So you would need to use a bonus action of if you had something like that, but I don't believe you do. Yeah, I don't think you've got anything that. Oh wait, you can use Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, I could do Vicious Mockery. Well, I guess reckless attack. Can I not sneak attack him?
Well, no, because you just use your action to dash.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. What do you think makes sense?
Right. So, do you want to do anything else, or?
Well, I wanted to use it, so I moved. Well, my movement was I reckon the action.
Yeah, because you dashed to double your movement speed.
Yeah.
Return.
Yes. I guess I'll try to push him.
All right. So you go to push him, and it just goes. It's like pushing on smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm done with it.
All right, Johnny Cash. What do you do?
I should say.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to what's 30 feet. Gonna move there. Whoops. Sorry, Mom. And I'm gonna shoot it again.
All right. Make me an attack roll at advantage. You have to beat a 13. 13. Roll me a
Nope.
damage.
7 again.
All right, perfect. So he's quite fucked up. Is that all you do?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Denny, you're next.
All right, let's keep attacking.
All right. He's got 10 HP left. I'll tell you that. He's almost defeated. And 11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. I can't use any of my abilities.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, you
can
might
I-
have burned through the rest of your key.
I did. Can I give Guardian a potion of healing?
Yeah, you can chuck one at him.
All right, I'm gonna go and check one at him.
All right. Let me do a potion of healing. All right. Guardian gets 7 points of healing.
7.
Looking pretty good. All right. And Guardian, what do you do? First, you're going to get 1d6. Or is it 2d6 now?
Yep, 2.
All right, let me roll 2 dice. First one is a 5. Second one is a 1. So you get 6 points of healing there. Not 107, 17. Boom. So you're actually looking pretty good. What do you do?
I cast Sacred Flame.
All right. He's gonna basically he's gonna be doing this at a disadvantage. So he needs to do a DC 13 saving throw.
Well,
He does not make it. Roll me a damage.
7.
So we're gonna double that because he's got weakness to it. How does that kill him?
So he I call down the sacred light, and he just starts dematerializing and just poofing into smoke.
All right. So basically, as the light comes down, it shines all the way through him, and he kind of goes, "Wah!" And then he just dematerializes and disappears and is dead. And then the crypt falls silent. Alrighty, it is getting a little bit late. Do we want to pick it up here next time?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this is a
Perfect.
good
That works.
starting point. We're successful.
And then what I'll do is next time I'll get everybody healed up. We'll just say that everybody's in the well. And then we look down on here, and then Ignotus and these 3 guys, they are finally done. They have pushed open all these things. Because, I mean, really, you guys were in there for about, I would say
24,
about a
30
minute.
minutes. Oh, well, yeah.
About a minute, before everything started attacking, and then that was 3 rounds of combat. So it's been 18 seconds. So you guys finally managed to push this thing off, and inside you see a key. A key with the number 1.
So we only
And
found
that's
one
all.
king. All right. Word.
I think we had 2 keys, didn't we?
Yeah, we had 2
I
and
meant,
6.
I meant one key in this
Yeah,
room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got 3 out
1,
of...
2, and 6. Yeah.
Yep.
Word.
Perfect. Well, this is where we will pick it up next time on Dragon Ball Z.
All right.
I.
Aiden.
I.
Wait.
Oi.
All right.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna stick around for a little bit longer to watch some YouTube videos.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a little Marvel.
I will catch y'all next week.
Fun, Trey.
Peace.
Now is it next Saturday?
Yeah, so the next
Yeah.
one will be this coming Saturday.
All right,
Yes.
boys. I'll talk to y'all later.
So you go.
Peace.
And I do work
Yeah,
Saturday,
easy.
or I work Sunday, so I'll still
So
need to
Saturday's
leave.
good.
It's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
thing it's a Saturday. Oh, yeah. You
I
gotta
mean,
get off
I
early,
work.
I get
Yeah, I
it.
work Saturday and Sunday, but yeah, I'm still not getting off early.
What time do you get back on, or what time are you off on Saturday?
What time? It depends.